Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today, sit a while, for we are playing some more Risen. Alright, so today we are going to be exploring the camp here. Surely we're gonna get a quest or two, I'm sure. Or maybe should I call that tasks or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and get around a little bit and see who has what for me. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy has no dialogue. Water barrel, I don't really... So, alright, well, maybe start with this guy.
Hey.
Ricardo.
Any trouble today?
No.
Expecting any?
No.
Must be fun being a guard.
Not really.
What exactly do you guard in a swamp?
Flies. The smell. The dawn.
Dang.
The dawn.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here. In the swamp.
Sounds like an important job. You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them.
It doesn't look like he's too talkative. How about Domingo?
What do you want?
A man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads. If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here, or you'll lose your paws.
Dang. Not too welcoming, huh?
I don't know. What do I want?
You were looking at me.
I'm new here. I'm just getting to know people.
If you don't know I'm the best fighter in the camp, then you ain't been here long enough for me to care.
Okay, alright. What about Sam?
Hey,
Not seen you before, who are you? Fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm ale houses and welcoming brothels in the town, food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
Yeah.
So you lead the hunters?
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital woodcutting work to do. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirits. Or they think they are.
Can you teach me to hunt?
Sure you wouldn't rather chop wood?
I was thinking more of hunting.
Then you're talking to the right man.
Yeah, the arm reactions are pretty big in this game.
Can you teach me about hunting?
Oh, okay, so that's how I level up, I guess. 5 ring plus sneak. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to do bows, I don't think.
Shouldn't you get someone else to cut the wood?
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Roga.
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, a, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
For my sins,
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
Roga's law, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So Everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
Maybe I would. Let's save. I don't want to have to redo all of those dialogues. What's over here? Some chicken. Oh, there's a guy sleeping there. Okay. Can I get that? Thank you. Alright. What do you have to say?
Hey,
Sleeping.
you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt.
Oh.
Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. They need us, the bosses, but do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers of the excavations. Morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. Didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Too drunk, most of them.
Ooh. There's a little bit of dissension in the camp.
So the excavations have stopped.
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
If I'm going to take action, I'll need better armor.
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all, and you'd have to pay. After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. I can't. What chance does a stranger have?
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to listen to you.
The workers are to work again.
Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers' clothes, even if they've got no intention of working. Controllable, most of them. This poor swamp, being ignored, dusty.
You really have given up.
Yeah, you sound pretty
Well,
negative.
you, in my position, it's hopeless. Hopeless.
Hopeless isn't a word I use. Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right. What can you tell me about Brogar?
Nothing. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want trouble.
Dang.
You've already got
I'm
Yeah,
pushing
but
it.
I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable of.
Well, I offered to help.
Oh boy. Oh.
I need sleep.
Alright. Any other people sleeping around? What about here? What do we have? Lorenzo.
I don't like faces I don't know well. And your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
Dear God.
You know I'm new here then.
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You'll know it first. It's the heap of gold in the temple. It sucks in idiots like flies to shit. But there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold any further.
You're a fighter, right?
I took the advice my teacher gave me. Find something you like and make it your job.
I'm going to do with the gold.
What's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
We might be stuck here now, but we're not going to be here forever. Once those religious nutcases are gone, Harbour Town will be ours. You'll see.
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
Pretty face. Shame your thick as pig shit with it. They only need the town to give them a supply route. The real work happens in the monastery. Fuck knows what they do up there.
Ooh, using bad language.
And you don't think it would be a good idea to find out?
You're the nosy fucker. Why don't you knock on the door and ask them? Let's see how many questions you've got after they work you to death in the temple ruins.
Live here, die there. You know, there's an ocean full of beautiful desert islands. Where did the Don get all his gold?
See that temple? We took it. And guess what? It was full of gold and artifacts and stuff. Now it's full of guards, an ogre, and surrounded by us. There are temples all over the island. Why don't you bugger off and find your own?
You just walk in and take the gold from the temple.
That's
ruins.
right.
Yeah, it's that simple. Go on, try it. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out of those ruins. You have to deal with them before you get to the shiny stuff.
Nice.
You cleared all those creatures out of the ruins.
Keen to see them, are you? All right. We'll go to a temple ruin nearby. You help me deal with the creatures there, and you can get your share of the gold.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. We clear the place and split the rewards.
I'll think about it.
Think about it.
All right, but don't take too long.
Not ready to go and clear a temple just yet. I need more stuff. I need to level up. I need to find who's going to do that for me. Oh, there's a chest there. Probably shouldn't try to loot it, huh?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. Pretty sure they would try and end my life if I was to try to get into the chest. Seaman's chest. A bathtub. Can I bathe? I guess I can. Nothing like taking a bath with all of my clothes on. Alright. Who are you? Craig. Oh, that's Brogar. Okay.
Huh? What was that? What do you want?
That was me. The guy with no armor that you probably can destroy
Hey,
pretty easy.
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
I don't know, maybe.
Whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here, especially not from workers.
Seems to be working for you.
You must be new round here. I'll tell you what, since you're new in this pond, little fish, I'll cut you a break. But after that, your bones will get the breaks.
You hearing me? See, folks around here do what I say. Now enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty. What a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple all the time, she might need a bit of company.
Oof, you're not a thing of beauty, buddy. Not that you care, I'm sure. Let's talk to Craig. What do you have to say? Can you train me in something?
Hey,
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
Your job is to distribute wealth.
your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly. I arrange little wagers. You give me your gold, and you could double it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What odds do you offer?
Ah, you're interested. Listen up. I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you want to try and win back.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm interested right now. People fight. Where did that come from?
People fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began. There's a small arena over in the west. That's where it happens. I bet you're worth a gamble. Tough-looking fella like you.
Is there somewhere around here I can train for combat?
I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll train you if you like. Always good to get the inside skinny, in case you go into the arena.
Oh, cool.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Ah, I finally found somebody. Okay. Oh, I don't have 200 gold. I don't even have 65 gold.
I want to be stronger. You're learning. I want to be stronger. Good. Which of the fighters here are the best?
Based on recent form, Ricardo's a loser. Lorenzo isn't too sharp either. Used to be alright. Faded a bit these days. I'd say Domingo's probably the best in camp.
Alright, I'm gonna continue. I might need money. Whetstone?
I'm not a smith.
What was that? These are my rooms. Please
Are
remember
you the
that.
local blacksmith?
Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes. I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of fine metal. And I'm not looking for an apprentice. Particularly one that doesn't know the difference between a metal worker and a smith.
Do I look like an apprentice?
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a customer.
Oh.
What you want?
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
No one here looks for work. The only thing people here look for is gold. And you don't look like you're any different.
You work with
You
gold.
work with gold.
Gold. Gold. Nothing but gold. You just see the money in it, don't you? Well, there's no point in you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold out there belongs to the Don.
How do I get to see the
How do I
Dawn?
get to see the Don?
What do you want to see the Don for? Look, try standing on a tree outside the temple. You're not going to get closer than that.
No one gets to see him. There has to be some way I can get to see him. There must be some way to see the Don. Something he wants.
If it doesn't glitter, he doesn't give a toss. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife gold-plated.
Is there something he wants then? Something in gold he doesn't have?
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work. Supposed to belong to some garrison commander before he pissed off an ogre. You find the blade for that pommel, the Donna kiss your hairy ass. Fuck it, I would too.
Okay.
Where can I find this sword blade the Don wants?
If you believe the stories, the ogre dragged the garrison commander off where those temple ruins are. If anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly seeing as those bits of blade will be covered in gold. There's a pisshead called Lewis, reckon he'd seen something, but he's a sack of shit.
Everybody likes everybody here. All good buddies, huh?
Everyone has to give their gold to the Don.
If you know what's healthy for you, once a month you have to take the Don's share.
And how much is his share?
You see anyone round here looking wealthy?
Not unless mud is the local currency.
Well, you should see the gold he has in his temple. Hordes of it. Ah, I can see that look in your eye. Fancy a slice to you. You'll end up in pieces with them thoughts in your mind.
So you want to restore the sword for the Don?
If I can get all the pieces. Can't do jack shit without all the pieces.
I'm looking for new weapons.
Looking is for losers. Paying gets you the goods.
What have you got to trade?
Alright. Maybe I need to sell some stuff. Man, I'm poor. And none of that stuff is worth anything.
Have you got any sword blades?
Just what I got here. My stock of ore is empty. You bring me some iron, or I can make you some blanks.
I'll find the blade the Don wants.
You want to look for it? Be my guest. But you take one piece of that blade for yourself. One bit of glittering gold. I'll hear about it.
I wouldn't dream of it.
What about you?
Hey,
Hey, what? You better be from Hawkins. I need those crates moving.
I've just arrived here. I'm not from anywhere.
Lazy more like. Bet you've never done a decent day's work in your life.
What crates?
The ones full of artifacts? What else are we moving? Damn Hawkins. His workers should have delivered them by now. I knew it was too much responsibility for the old coot.
So you're in charge of moving boxes, right?
They're not just any old boxes. They're full of artifacts from the excavation sites. They get dug up, they come to me, and then they go to the Don.
Oh, so you're not even moving boxes for yourself then?
When you get an important role here, then you can make jokes. Until then, shut your bleeding mouth.
Oh boy, everybody's a little angry here.
What's in these artifact crates?
Puppets. Artifacts, what do you think, genius? Everything that's dug up from the ruins gets crated up. But keep your mitts off them. If you're looking for gold, then do some work. You dig for the Don, then you'll get your share.
I'll think about it. Let's talk sensibly. I can help you get your crates.
Think you can? All right. We'll get going and get 'em moving.
No sense in asking if you know the magic word.
What magic word? Here, you're not with that Inquisition lot, are you? I'll have no
Yeah.
magical nonsense around here.
Oh dear God.
Where are these crates you want moved?
At the excavation site, but they should be here. I swear, those workers are being slack just to wind me up.
Alright, that was quite a few pieces. So looks like I need to find pieces of a gold sword so that the Don likes me. Oh, that's the Rachel girl that's supposed to have food.
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and brugelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat, freshly cooked.
Cool. Got a free fried meat.
Brogar wants a haunch of fried meat.
And he sent you to get it for him? Lazy devil. Well, I've already given you some meat, so you can sort Brogar out yourself.
I need to talk to the Don.
Join the queue. I'm thinking of joining it myself. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy, and he's always busy, I'm in charge.
But can you get me in to see him?
No. Look, he needs time alone to think. I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends. Why would I make an exception for a newcomer?
Because I'm a pretty face. Some other guy said so. Oh, dear God. That's an option, actually.
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
Believe me, I've seen better. Unless you have something really important for the Don, you aren't going to get to see him. I don't like the situation. I'm his wife and I don't get to see him. But it's his wishes, and we have enough trouble around here without looking for more. Oh, you're back, are you? Well, what do you want this time?
How are things around here?
Perfect. I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the swamp earlier. The Inquisition is sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking the life out of us. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. Now it's falling apart. And with Esteban and that damn temple, I'm the one trying to hold it together.
Can I help?
And why would you want to do that?
I want money.
What do you want, you lot? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want in on this?
Why do you think things are falling apart here?
It's those ruins. They've got everyone's mind on treasure. Even my Esteban. The whole place is being dug up. Although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered to the camp. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share of the gold. He's very fair like that. But someone is looking to line their own pockets.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be Brogar. He looks like an asshole.
Who do you think it is lining their own pockets? And what would happen to them if you knew who it was?
He'd be dead. Esteban's not a forgiving man.
So it seems. You think the Don is losing control?
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbour Town shook him up badly. All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment. I really don't need someone stirring up trouble.
You sound like you need help. What if I help out?
You do that. But, well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can certainly use the help. Everything seems to have ground to a halt. Go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. That should help you get a picture of what's happening here. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot before it reaches Esteban.
Alright. I thought I just saw somebody drinking, like, right here. Guess not. Alright. Can we save some more? Definitely not the episode where I'm gonna rank up my killing.
You going to stand here all day?
Oh, that's Beppo again. I talked to him already. Okay, looks like that's going out.
What?
What? There's a beer just standing there, or sitting there rather. Right.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don.
Guarding. Guess that's a really important job.
Most important in the camp. I make sure people don't just stroll in to see the Don. He's very against strolling in. And I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
I already know how to get permission to see the Don. I have to give him gold. Alright. Who are you, Oscar? I talked to you. Who are you? Lorenzo, I talked to you. You want to go loot a temple with me?
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
Hawkins says you're meant to be protecting his workers.
Hawkins says, does he?
You promised Hawkins if he paid, you'd protect him.
You worried about him. You protect him.
Right. You're a real man of honor. You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about then?
Do you know where the pieces of the sword blade are?
I know where one piece is. I've got it. Question is, what will you do to get it?
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Maybe.
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armor of yours.
No. It's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp far. But Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, a lot of them. If those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
All right.
Don't bother me with this.
Oh god, he doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. Oh. Who's over here? I haven't talked to those guys.
You look relaxed.
The busy mosquito is swatted at dawn. The happy snail does nothing but yawn. We're in a swamp. What's there to make an effort for?
The Don just lets you relax.
Never see him. Beppo's always chasing us to hump crates round. All that effort for what? Pile of old crap. Hawkins is my boss, and if Hawkins doesn't care, Beppo can go screw himself. And Hawkins doesn't care about anything.
Right. Hey, Dwight. You need to start shifting those crates over to Beppo.
And who are you to be telling me what to do?
Hawkins. He's not happy with you standing around.
Really? Then he should come here and tell me personally. But he won't. So, save yourself the effort. Maybe later, all right? You must have someone else. Don wants this, the Inquisitor wants that, and that.
Yeah, I've talked to Craig. Oh, there's somebody sleeping there.
You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
Dear God.
Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
Oh boy.
I don't care what you think of Broga, but you see, now I am telling you to get out on guard duty.
You are.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogard didn't come himself. Now I'll show you.
All right then, you bastard.
Yes!
Hit it! Right.
Dang. Finally. Oh boy. You're standing in the fire, shouldn't that hurt you or something?
Good work. Good work.
Oh boy.
More gold for me.
Did you just steal my gold? I think he did. Oh, that didn't look too cool. Yeah, he took some of my gold. So I'm not gonna do that. Did I talk to her already? Yeah. Alright, so I'm ready to go.
You'd better not be trying to nick anything.
Alright, let's give him his meat back.
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about, then?
Do you know where the pieces of the sword blade are?
I know where one piece is. I've got it. Question is, what will you do to get it?
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that wet and fancy armour of yours.
No, it's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Hawkins says you're meant to be protecting his workers.
Hawkins says, does he?
You promised Hawkins if he paid, you'd protect him.
You worried about him. You protect him.
Right. You're a real man of honor.
Alright, let's go ahead and save that so I don't have to redo it. Whoa. Alright, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. Not a video where a whole lot happened, I just basically went around camp and talked to everybody. But that needed to be done, so the title of this video is gonna reflect that not a whole lot has happened here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So despite the fact that very little happened, I do want to thank you for tuning in, and if you've liked the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff, and until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.